What's up, replay viewers? Little Yamaha Tervis. Back from the good old days. What's up, Village? Scions. How's it going, man? What's up, Brian? Brian? How's it going? Also representing the shirt here, too. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that share. He just reminded me to turn my on. What's going on, guys? NJ. Connor. How's it going, man? Thanks for the snap earlier. I'm glad to hear that young people are adopting Periscope more. So, I just wanted to hop on real quick for a quick little video about some of the stuff we've done over the last couple of probably 3 or 4 days or so, kind of after the break. What's up, Mara? It was very well. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate that, man. Hope yours was as well. So, last week about this time, I started kind of measuring things. What's up, Dickerson? And so what I mean by measuring is I was looking at the new time that we were spending per property for all of our maintenance accounts and measuring them against each other. And what I found, and then I also measured a lot of other intangibles like how many phone calls, how many emails, how many contacts, whatever I had made. Thank you for those purple hearts. I appreciate that. I think that's Connor. It's hard to tell. Picture's so small. So anyway, but I just wanted to thank you for the green hearts. Thank you for the pink hearts. I wanted to kind of get on here real quick and walk you through my process of doing that, because basically what I did was I went up on my price for 3 different customers starting in January, and instead of firing them, what's up, specialty? So instead of firing them and being that guy, we went up on our price. And after looking at all of the accounts side by side, I established that these three or four accounts were not even close to our other dollar per hour marks. So looked at all of them and said, this is how long it takes us during the summer. This is how long it takes us during the winter. Here's how long it takes us with leaves and fall and spring and everything, right? 30, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it is. What's up, Brandon? Then take that time plus all of the, again, those intangibles, talking about, what's up, Mike? How many emails, how many phone calls I've gotten about things that have gone right, things that have gone incorrectly, or maybe like those expectations that we haven't managed. And then I begin to learn who I need to charge a little bit more, who I need to correct my expectations for, but in that same vein, increase my profitability for. So what's up, Taurus? So what we did was we went up on our price for three or four of those customers instead of firing them. And the reason we don't fire customers is because we don't want that reputation spreading that we just either don't show up anymore, or that you can get a bad rap, obviously, right? Like short term, it's all short term. Thinking about the long term profitability of my business is on me, and no customer is ever going to be able to put that in place for me. That's my responsibility. I have control over it, and therefore I need to look at each one of these, I call them benchmarks. And yes, exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Brad. So that's kind of what we did, was we went just down 2 or 3 benchmarks and said, okay, here's how long it takes, here's those intangibles, and the third for me was the route. And if you looked at my map, I don't really leave like a 2-mile radius. I mean, it is super dense, super tight. The furthest one now from us is about 2.1 miles, I think. I mean, it's crazy. But after reading all the books and doing all my research, I knew that density was really, really, really important to this business. And I'm also carrying that into the next business with Atlanta Aeration. We need about 500 accounts by March 1st. Right now we have 150 one-time customers that I've done business with. I just sent them out an email to kind of let them know what's coming. But then I have also been reaching out to new contacts, making new contacts, people that maybe I sent a quote, got an estimate for, but never got the business for, stuff like that. What's up, Jay? Website looks awesome. I'm working on your notes, tearing you apart. But just kidding. Anyway, but in order to get from where we are now to where we want to be in 120 days, basically, is March 1st. Um, is that right? No, that's not right. April 1st, sorry, is 120 days away. That's when we basically need to average 100 to 125 customers or new aeration customers a month. So break that down is what 2 or 3 a day, basically. Actually, no, four a day. Sorry. So that's our goal. Normally in the end of the year, we start looking at our goals. We start looking at the financial stuff that we set up for us, and we start to then pivot or adjust whether we're going to be above it or below it. Excuse me. To put things in plan or in place for next year. And for me, I just can't wait. I can't wait for another month to go by to then start. We're doing it all now. We're laying the framework and all the groundwork for that next business now. So anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know kind of where we are with the maintenance side of the business, but also what we're doing with Atlanta Aeration, because I think it's important to take what I learned from one and bring it into the next one. Even though Atlanta Aeration is going to be a lot more transactional, you're going to be able to buy the service on the website, whereas now it's a very arduous task for me to go out and provide an estimate and so on and so forth, which we've talked about already. But this will scale very, very quickly, which is why I think 120, 125 customers a month between now and April is going to happen. So anyway, that was it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little, I don't know what you want to call this. But I think so. I think you're right, Jay. Brad, I've just learned, man, that like if you're not growing, you're dying, and I think that it's important that you understand, you have self awareness on what you're good at and what you're not good at, and I think we do maintenance really, really well. I think all of our customers that pay us what they pay feel like they're getting a good value, and hair color, welcome. So I kind of feel like we're in a good spot. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up, Connor? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that the next step, the next phase will be good for us. Um, I have enough self-awareness myself. Yeah, I think so. I appreciate that, man. I think so. I try to remain optimistic, eternally optimistic. But I think the good thing about the maintenance business is it's good, consistent income. And I have seen the challenges already in labor and in scaling that business. What's up, Bell City Lawn? Um, yeah, and that's just it. I think that in order to get to the next level, you know, it's 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 just going to take a different course. You can build a great business on the back of lawn care. There's no question about that. My issue is that in labor, um, I have not been able to attract the right type of employees, or find the right type of employees. What I really wanted in this business was a partner that would come in and basically operationally run the business and then just have me out selling, getting new business development, that type of stuff. So thanks, Riley. I appreciate that, man. What's up, Blake? How's it going, man? So, but that's been a challenge. I haven't been able to find the type of labor that I want. And again, I'm not just looking for labor, day labor. I've been looking for someone that can come into the business, again, act as an operator, that I've been willing to share in the profits with and everything else with. But this to me is going to be a little more of a one man band type thing, that could easily scale, but I could also find labor at a slightly higher dollar per hour, even though it's not really a skilled labor. So anyway, that's the plan. That's where we're going for the next 4 or 5 months or so. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of partnerships, but for the right person, for the right contact, I think they can work. It's just a matter of how you set things up. And I think communication kills all uncertainty. So yeah, we'll see. Look, something may change tomorrow. We don't know. Something may change, and we may find that perfect partner. But we're not betting on it. Can't put the business on it. That's for sure. Brian's back again. Let's see who else is in the room here. Jay, Riley, what's up? Jim, Alan, girl, Brandon, what's going on, man? So that's it. But I did want to offer just a little word of encouragement to those of you, especially after Monday. I know Mondays can be a drag for most people, at least. And I've been a lot more encouraged over the last week, listening to a lot of the content being put out by lawn care guys, landscaping guys, hardscape guys, and what I'm really encouraged by is the community. And what I mean by that is the Facebook community, the Instagram community, Periscope and Snapchat. Like, I just feel a real sense of support here, and I don't know. I'm just really optimistic about the future of this industry because of that. But also, I think there's a movement of 13, 14, 15-year-old guys that kind of see maybe what their parents have done or not done, or maybe what their grandparents did or not did, and kind of changing course or changing path. So I'm excited to see that. But anyway, so if you're part of that, kudos to you. But anyway, that's about it. Oh, Caleb. So I didn't get a chance to snap you back yet, but I will right after this. Right after this. By the way, if you're not following me on Snapchat, Matt Lamarche, MattLamarsh, or M Lamarche. I can't remember what the username is. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here real quick, let you guys know where we are going, what we've been doing, and I owe you an email. Slacking. Terrible snaps. Don't follow him. I know, right? By the way, eBay. If you didn't catch the eBay snap story over the weekend, you missed out. I was kind of hoping it could be short and sweet, but that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I'm still learning Snapchat. I'm still trying to be the good guy, the Snapchat king. Just kidding. All right. What else? How about you guys? Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Shipping on eBay. Yeah, Connor. So that's a tough one. When I was working in the store, I know, right? Until he dies, man. That guy's an animal on Snapchat, and I'm sure he gets like 30,000 views or something. eBay scope? We'll do an eBay scope. You want me to shut this one down? You want me to start up an eBay scope? No. Shipping in the store, in the brick and mortar store, was good because you could have a setup, a table, all the shipping materials, boxes and tape and all that stuff right there. In a home, it's a little more challenging. I mean, unless you have a designated area, which would be fantastic. What I would do here or there, didn't matter, was I batched my time. So we had customers walking in all day, so it was kind of like the post office meets UPS meets something, retail store. And so you'd have to literally drop whatever you were doing, go tend to a customer. But anyway, so with the shipping though, now they have this fancy calculator on there. I'm not really convinced that works all that well. I always did flat rate shipping, no matter if it's going from Georgia to Ohio or Georgia to, Hawaii. To me, it was all the same, even though the cost wasn't the same. Yeah, you lose some bidders, but like from churning out, 13, 14, 15 listings an hour, didn't matter. I mean, $2 or $3 they'd pay for it. So, but shipping can be a little tricky on there. It's just and it's a touch and go thing. Like you got to really have your finger on the pulse of what gasoline is doing. I mean, it's that crazy. So anyway, I owe some guys some emails. Sure, Kayla, why not? I owe some guys some emails. I owe some guys some snaps. No comment. I think that's it. M. Lamarche. MLAMARSH. Any other eBay stuff though you guys wanna chat about? We'll do a scope on eBay one night. And maybe this is what I'll do. There you go. So we'll do an eBay scope in like 7 or 8 days, maybe next week, middle of next week or so. I have 14 listings up. You can go see them. Hater, man. Brian, are you going deep on my scope here, bro? Yeah, next Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. Let's go on to the 14 or 15 items I have on eBay right now, and we'll see where they are, where they started, and then you guys can kind of see that process like right as they're ending, and then see what the stuff sold for. I mean, it's not rocket science, right? You can go buy an ebook from someone else. I'm not selling one. I just got your snap, Kayla. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do like a little eBay scope, because I think, especially for lawn care and landscaping guys in the off season, you guys up north, this might be a good little extra revenue. And I'm not saying for your machinery and equipment and everything, but like, you can, if you're handy, go find a lawnmower for free, fix it with a $15 carburetor kit, and then turn around and sell it on Craigslist for $100, and make $85 in that hour or whatever. Cool. So that's it. That's it for tonight. Sales 201 tomorrow. 201 tomorrow. I will. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that shout out. And Brian, you're one of the greatest proponents, by the way, of this industry. So you're inspirational. Thank you for that. And yeah, we will see you guys right here tomorrow night. Sales 102, 201. See ya.